This world shall know pain.
Back at it with another Boruto video. We just got the sneak peek a couple days ago, and we seen Boruto heading towards the leaf, carrying his new katana made by the class rep. And I'm very curious what abilities that sword is actually going to have. So we're about to talk about that in this video right here, but make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Greatly appreciate it, man. We got to talk about it because I'm expecting great things from this blade. It's the sword of Sasuke, infused with technology from the future. It's going to be something amazing. Also, man, got to remind you guys, Black Friday is coming up. Make sure you show your support for the series by picking up some of the volumes of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex to help the series go even further. It's already doing amazing. It's doing great in Japan, so let's have it doing great here in the States. So make sure you go out to Barnes & Noble Black Friday and buy as many copies of Boruto, you know what I'm saying, as you can. Well, I think, 6 volumes out for the time skip. I know I got to get everyone. I gotta get everyone. You know what I'm saying? I got the original Boruto, but I gotta get everyone for the time skip. But we about to get into this, man. Also in the comment section, make sure you guys let me know down below what abilities you think this sword may have. Like if you think it's different from what I actually have, just let me know down below. But let's get into it right off the bat. I'm gonna start strong with this. Right off the bat, I'm gonna start strong with this one. I want this blade to be able to absorb nature energy so that Boruto himself can go into Sage mode. So it's a way for him to bypass all the training that, you know what I'm saying, that Naruto went through, that Jiraiya went through, and even the fourth went through. Bypass all of that. And some people might not like it. They might consider it to be a cheap move. But I mean, at the same time, it's to protect the world. Does it really count against you if you're doing this, if you're skipping the path that others went through, the hard path, to actually protect the people of your village? Is it really considered, you know what I'm saying, going the easy route? I don't know. You guys let me know. But if he's able to use that katana to absorb nature energy so that he can go into Sage mode and it regulates the amount of nature energy he gets so that he doesn't end up turning into a toad or whatever type of sage he wants to become, I think that would be amazing as hell, man. You can have it where they maybe give us a little bit of a backstory and they say Sasuke gave him the gist of sage jutsu, or maybe they ran into Kabuto or Orochimaru at some point throughout that time skip, and they explained the principle, and because of that, Boruto was able to tell the class rep, and then in the future class rep made that weapon. So you have it where, since he gave her that information, that's how he got the weapon now. I think something like that would be dope as hell, man. And, and it doesn't even have to be like the frog sage. It could be like snake sage or whatever type of stages there are out there. It could be one of those, and I think that would be dope as hell for a sword to do. And you can have it where he's choosing this method so he can gain extra power without having to rely on the karma seal, risking your boy Momoshiki coming to the surface. I think that would be dope as hell. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that one. We're gonna move on to next on my list. Now, this one right here, I'm only saying because of two reasons. I'm a huge Black Clover fan, and I'm a huge Yu Yu Hakusho fan. And a character in both of these series had this ability. The sword is able to do a dimension slash. Yami can do it in Black Clover. It's amazing every time he does it. And your boy Kuwabara can do it in Yu Yu Hakusho. Amazing ability. Can you imagine, you have it where these Senjus are trying to escape by jumping into the Grimes to go back to their hideout, and you could have it where Boruto does a slash and the slash follows them there and still wound them. Like, yo, that would be goated as hell. You can't say it don't sound dope. You cannot say it doesn't sound dope. That shit would be dope as hell. I want to see it. I want to see it. A dimension slash, oh man, in Boruto. But the only thing that would suck about it, because I'm gonna give y'all the pros and the cons when it comes to this one. The only thing that would suck about it is, I don't know why, but there's like this war going out right now between like My Hero, Boruto, and Black Clover, And I could imagine if that happens in Boruto, so many fans will be like, oh, he stole it from this series, he stole it from that series. And I'm just like, look, I ain't got time for the beef. I like all the series, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like the series, I ain't gonna be talking about it. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be like, it ain't my cup of tea. You know, I'm not gonna go out my way to hate on it. But you already know if he does a dimension slash with the new sword, that's gonna come about. That's gonna be the outcome. So hopefully, you know, that's not the case if it does turn out to be a dimension slash. I mean, to me, that's one of the least likelihoods of the sword, actually. One of the least likely abilities that the sword would have. We're going to keep it moving down my list, though. I just had to put it out there, man, because, hey, look, I think the dimension slash is a dope technique, no matter what series it's in. But next on my list would be the sword has the ability to steal chakra. We already see the Karma Seal does it as well. But, of course, Boruto's not going to use his Karma Seal because he doesn't want to, you know what I'm saying, risk the chance of your boy Momoshiki coming out. So maybe you got this new blade that can do it for him where it can steal the chakra of his opponent and feed it to himself, or just steal chakra in general, you know, like kind of like what was the name of the sword? Sarahama? I'm probably getting the name wrong, but the sword that Killer Bee has right now, the shark scale sword. So if it have an ability similar to that, maybe even have it where the sword itself can feed its wielder, be amazing as hell to see as well. I feel like that's very possible compared to the other two swords I said. I think that's more likely to happen, but you guys could let me know. One thing I would love, and that's only because Kaiju number 8, you know, I just finished watching the second season of Kaiju number 8, and if the sword was self-aware, similar to like Kaiju number 10, he got turned to a weapon and he's self-aware of himself. If the sword is self-aware and it could like communicate with Boruto, maybe even give him information. Again, I don't think this is likely to happen, but given how Naruto is kind of like mixing the Shinobi world with the technology world, I think it's possible. It's very possible. Another example, I don't know how many of y'all watch Power Rangers in the past, but you know what I'm saying, the White Ranger had Saba, and that sword could talk and you know communicate with the Ranger. So I always thought that was cool. So I mean, to bring that back in Boruto, I mean, I would rock with it. I would rock with that. I know some of y'all don't like it, but I would rock with that. And again, this one right here, this next one kind of goes with what the previous sword with the stealing chakra, the fact that if it has that ability, it can also negate all jutsu. So, you know, but some people may consider that to be OP as hell. That might be too OP, but I think it would be a dope ability. And let's just say maybe if it negates too much, it overheats and it has to recharge or give it some type of time lag where it's not something he can do back to back. Like if if it negates this jutsu, it'll take maybe like 5 to 10 seconds before it can negate the next jutsu. I think that would be amazing to see as far as with the sword as well. Another one it can have is it has the same properties as the Rasengan. So it's a way for him to have a Rasengan at his disposal at all times without him risking using chakra, where it just produces a Rasengan, an even sharper one, a different version, maybe even the Hiko version, who knows, but just the ability to do a Rasengan or other jutsus in itself, you know what I'm saying? You know, and also allow the bearer to use all chakra natures. I want to say it's 5 of them to be exact. My number could be a little off, but 5 chakra natures, and he's able to utilize it. Because right now, if I'm not mistaken, Boruto can only use wind and lightning, if I'm not mistaken. So to have it where he has all 5 chakra natures at his disposal, I feel like that would be amazing to see as well. Let's keep on looking at my list. What else I got up here? Got that. Oh, I like this as well. If it's able, and we haven't seen anyone really copy anybody in this series, unless you want to consider Kakashi as a copy from the original Naruto. But if it has the ability to use any jutsu of the person it cuts, once it cuts you, you know what I'm saying, the bearer, the wielder can use the actual jutsu of that person is slash. I think that would be amazing as well. It will make Boruto very versatile, where even if he just gets a simple graze on his opponent, he's able to use their jutsus against them. I think that would be really dope. I mean, we haven't seen anyone kind of mimic someone else's jutsu style since the old Kakashi days. So it would be nice to see that, man. I think it would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, I'm putting this out here for you guys. You guys let me know if you like it or not. I bet some of y'all gonna be like, nah, this shit trash. But I mean, let me know. The next one, and this one I feel like it'll be very rare. if it's able to, you know what I'm saying, like poison its opponents, because I always thought the way Naruto used poison in the series was very unique and different from most series. So I mean, I would like to bring that back. You know, when you think of, I think his name wasn't Kiba. Kiba was the dog guy. I can't think of the dude name, but the guy who ended up becoming a teacher and how he used to use the poison venomous bugs. Not only that, Gaara brother who used the puppets with poison as well as sorcery from the regular Naruto days. It'd be dope if maybe the sword has some type of poison that can attack its opponent from the cells and kill them from within. It just takes time, and you just got to buy time until it actually weakens your opponent. I think something like that would be amazing, but that seems a little too simple for them to, you know, ask the class rep to use, like, unless it's a venom or poison that hasn't been developed yet, and she comes up with it. But I would like to see them bring venom and poison back to Boruto or back to the Naruto world as a whole. So I'm down for that. These are pretty much all the ones I came up with. But hopefully you guys rock with these ones. Hopefully you liked them. If you didn't, let me know where I went wrong at. Let me know if they're practical or not. And if you got any abilities of your own that you think would be amazing to see in the upcoming chapter with his new sword, let me know down below. But hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, thumb it up, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.